Most people grow up being told the same story. Go to school, get good grades, get into university, find a stable job, and work hard until retirement. It sounds safe, it sounds comfortable, and it sounds like the logical path to success. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The 9-to-5 is designed to keep you broke, or at best, just above broke. You're trading your time, your most valuable resource, for money. And the system is built in such a way that no matter how much you work, you'll always be capped. Capped in time, capped in income, and capped in freedom. Think about it. You work 40 hours a week, maybe 50 or 60 if you're ambitious. But your salary doesn't double when you double your hours. Your paycheck comes on the same schedule, the same fixed amount, and your employer controls when you get a raise or whether you even deserve one. Meanwhile, inflation quietly eats away at your purchasing power. Your bills rise, your rent increases, your groceries cost more, and yet the 3% raise you fought for barely covers the difference. You're stuck in a hamster wheel, running faster and faster but never actually getting ahead. The 9-to-5 mindset keeps you focused on survival, not wealth. You're told to save 10% of your income, put it into a retirement account, and hopefully by the time you're 65, you'll finally have the freedom to enjoy life. But ask yourself this: what good is money at 65 if you spend your healthiest, most energetic years stuck in an office cubicle? Wealth is not just about money. Wealth is about time, choices, and freedom. And the 9-to-5 steals all three. The people who break out of the 9-to-5 trap understand something crucial. Wealth is not built by selling time. It's built by building systems. Business owners, investors, and entrepreneurs create systems that work even when they don't. They leverage time, money, and resources so that their income continues whether they're working or not. That's why the average employee works harder and harder but stays in the same financial bracket, while entrepreneurs scale their businesses to 6, 7, or 8 figures. The rules are simply different. Now, you might say, but I need my job to survive. I have bills to pay. And yes, that's true. I'm not telling you to walk into your boss's office tomorrow and quit. What I am saying is this: if you rely only on a 9-to-5, you will never achieve true wealth. At best, you'll be comfortable. At worst, you'll live paycheck to paycheck until the day you die. So what's the alternative? The alternative is using your job as a stepping stone, not a prison. Use your job to fund your dreams, to build skills, and to invest in assets that will eventually free you. Let's break it down. If you work 9-to-5, that still leaves you with 5 to 9. The average person spends that time watching Netflix, scrolling social media, or complaining about being tired. But those hours are the golden hours. That's where businesses are built, side hustles are launched, and investments are researched. That's where skills like copywriting, video editing, coding, or sales can be mastered. The difference between the person who stays stuck in a job and the person who escapes is not intelligence. It's how they use their free hours. Another truth about the 9-to-5 is that it trains you to be a consumer, not a creator. You earn money and immediately spend it on liabilities: new phones, clothes, subscriptions, nights out. You've been programmed to live for the weekend, to treat yourself because you deserve it. Meanwhile, the wealthy delay gratification and put their money into assets. Assets are things that pay you, like real estate, stocks, digital products, businesses, and intellectual property. Liabilities are things that drain you. The average 9-to-5 worker buys liabilities and calls it wealth. The wealthy buy assets and let those assets buy their luxuries later. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine two people making the same salary. One spends every raise on a bigger car loan, nicer apartment, and more shopping. The other uses those raises to buy dividend, paying stocks, invest in real estate, or start a small online business. After 5 years, one is buried in debt with no freedom. The other has passive income streams and options. Same salary, different choices. The 9-to-5 isn't the real prison the mindset is. Now here's the part most people don't want to admit. Security doesn't exist anymore, even in the 9-to-5. Companies fire employees by the thousands. AI is replacing repetitive jobs. Industries change overnight, and the sad truth is that loyalty doesn't guarantee stability. You could heed 20 years to a company and be replaced in a single email. The only real security is creating something for yourself, skills that can't be automated, businesses that you own, investments that generate income without you clocking in. I want you to think about the people you admire, whether it is a billionaire like Elon Musk or a successful entrepreneur in your own city. Do you think they got there by sitting at a desk 9 to 5 for 40 years? Or did they take risks, build businesses, invest in themselves, and refuse to settle for mediocrity? The truth is, the path to wealth is paved with ownership, not employment. This doesn't mean everyone should quit their job today, but it does mean that you need a plan. Ask yourself, where will you be in 5 years if you keep doing exactly what you're redoing right now? Will you be financially free, or will you still be exchanging time for money? If the answer doesn't excite you, then it's time to change course. Start small. Learn a skill that can be monetized online. Begin a side hustle that aligns with your passion. Save and invest intentionally, not just for retirement, but for freedom. Surround yourself with people who think bigger than just working for a paycheck. And most importantly, adopt the mindset that your time is priceless. Because it is. Once you trade away your hours, you can never get them back. The system wants you docile, predictable, and obedient. The system wants you to believe that working for someone else until 65 is the only option. But you don't have to accept that. You can choose ownership, you can choose creation, you can choose freedom. So the next time you complain about your boss, your salary, or your job, remember this: your job is not the problem. Staying stuck in it forever is. Use it, build from it, but never settle for it. You are meant for more than a paycheck. You are meant for freedom, impact, and abundance. The 9 to 5 will keep you broke forever if you let it. But if you wake up, shift your mindset, and take action, you can escape the trap and design a life that most people only dream of. The choice is yours. Do you want to work for someone else's dream for the next 40 years? Or are you ready to start building your own? If this opened your eyes, imagine what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button right now. Because every week I'm dropping new videos to help you escape the 9 to 5, build real wealth, and take back your freedom. Don't just watch, join the movement.